Right, ladies and gentlemen, the MG RV8. Bit of a late entry for us. We've only got about a week and a bit, but nonetheless, I think we've got enough time to do the car justice and market it properly. Big fan of these. I think these are brilliant. I really do. I know I'm going to get beaten up about this with the purists and things, but if I was going to buy an MG, and I've got MGs and I've got an MGB, if I was going to buy another one to add to the collection, I think it'd be one of these. I think they're fantastic. I always have. From the minute they came out, I can remember them coming out. I remember going to the launch. I remember a good customer of ours, Bill, buying one new. And yeah, I've thought ever since, what a fantastic bit of kit. This is a nice machine. Now, it was purchased by the current owner, as it says there. I think Jack's probably done a photocopy of this. But I'll ask him to, if he hasn't already. Hang on a second, my other phone's just ringing, guys. Excuse me a sec. Will you just answer that for me? It's Charlie at Fields. I'm on the phone. Yeah, so as I was saying, sorry. So purchased back in 2011 with by the current owner there, as it says. Purchased 4,000 miles on the clock then. They all went to Japan, didn't they? I'm not up to speed with numbers. I've never looked into it, but I think you find about 95% of them went over to Japan, which is fantastic, isn't it, for us? Because no salt, no bad weather. They don't do lots of miles. I mean, it's just heaven, isn't it, really? So, yeah, purchased in 2011, 4,000 or approximate miles there. Now, clearly shows 23,000 miles. Full documented records here with discloses 11,500. 11,000. Oh, I'm with you. Right. So 11,500 it looks. 11,500. Let me work that one out a minute. Hang on a second. So purchased by its current owner in 2011. Yeah, got that bit. 4,000 odd miles on the odometer. Right. But enjoyed the Highlands and Islands. Now clearly shows 23. Yeah, got that. There are full documentary records here with, they disclose 11,500 miles were run up in Japan. Right. I'm just trying to get my head around that. So you lot are as well, I'm think. Yeah. So if 11,500 miles were covered in Japan, how comes it had 4,000 odd miles on the odometer when he bought it? We'll have a look at that. Oh no. Other than that, we've got pretty much original car, reconditioned steering rack, new hood, new water pump, serviced by an MG experts there. Looks like he's certainly enjoyed it. Done the North 500 with the car and so forth. That's the bit I've just got to try and get my head around a little bit, because if he bought it in 2011 with 4,000 miles on the odometer, on the speedo then, now it shows 23, but it had done 11,500 miles in Japan. So I'm guessing it's done 11,500 miles or thereabouts in Japan, albeit it probably would have been on kilometres, I would have thought. It's then come to the UK and done 4,000 miles, it would appear, with the first owner then. And then the current owner has purchased the car and taken it to 23. So that obviously means you add 23 to 11,500, isn't it? So we've got 33,500 miles in total. That's how I interpret that, ladies and gentlemen. It took a bit of working out, that, didn't it? But that's how I work it out. If I'm wrong, I apologise. Well, there certainly is. This is good, this, because you don't normally get much at all with these RV8s, because it all gets lost between here and Japan and coming back again. Yeah, look at that. There's loads of stuff there. Handbook as well. Lovely bit of stuff, yeah. So 2 former keepers in the UK. Yeah, so I think that's about the gist of it, guys. From what I sort of working back on that, on those figures. There's all sorts of stuff there. Yeah. Yeah, so from what I can see then, yeah, I think that's how it works out, guys. Yeah, 11,500 or thereabouts miles in Japan, comes over here, does 4,000 miles with an owner, then gets purchased by this guy. He then takes it to 23,000 miles, add the 23 to the 11.5, gives you the total mileage covered. Now, I think we've just about covered that. Now, that's how I work it out. Took a bit of getting around that. Right, let's have a look here. Oh, we got a flat battery on the MG, Jack, do you know? Oh, no, we haven't got a flat battery. We've got that super duper switch there, look. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's handy. That saves you a job then, guys. Putting an isolator on. Lovely in the boot area there. Spare wheel, jack, wheel brace, car cover. Nice inside. Nice in there, guys. Obviously, as it says on the rundown on the windscreen there, hood is new. Sound well, don't they? Oh, she sounds keen. She sounds lovely. Have a quick look round in there. I'm sure Jack's taken a photograph of that, but there it is again for you, and the secondary number there. We'll pop that down there, we'll shut this down, and then we'll have a little bit of a walk around the car. Looks a right level machine, this. It really does. A right nice thing. I'll guarantee this will find a home on auction day. And they hovered around, and they, you know, money wise, they sort of floated around, and like a lot of things now, you've witnessed them sort of start creeping back up again. You know, they hovered around, went down, you know, but now I've noticed that they're on the way back up. People are back on them again. Anyhow, there you go. Hopefully that'll give you a bit of an idea to what we've got. Sorry I couldn't quite get my head around those figures to start with, but I thought it was just important just to have a minute or so on there just to sort of get my head around that and work out exactly where we are. The extra paperwork and obviously, although my other bits there will obviously go with the car, they're in the office, so you can have a look through that when you come down. But in the meantime, together with the photographs, hopefully that'll give you a bit of an idea as to what we've got going through the next sale.